What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusivebuildz here, where we do everything exclusive. In today's video, it's actually about title, man. We back with another build video, and today, bro, man, we got another lockdown, bro. Now, I will say this is the ultimate best lockdown in 2K26, and I will show y'all boys exactly why I say that, bro. We are able to be versatile. We can switch, you know what I'm saying? We can literally guard everything. We can guard 1 through 5. Can't guard 7-4s. I'm gonna just say that. But who really can? It's just overall best lockdown build for Pro-Am, Rec, Theater, Proving Grounds, whatever game mode you want to play in. This would be a lockdown that everyone should want on their team. So yeah, bro, with that being said, not about to sit and do too much talking. Let's go ahead and get into this. But before we do that, get this video 10-20 likes. You know what I'm saying? To be very appreciated. Help your boy get to 4,000 subs. Hit that sub button if you new. You know what I'm saying? And turn your post notifications on so your boys be notified whenever I post another video and all other good stuff, right? So yeah, let's get into it. So we going small forward, just so we keep our icon at small forward. But if you want to go to guard and not play the 4, you can play rec randoms, you can do that. But we going small forward because this build can play the 3 or the 4, doesn't matter. 6'7", 214 on the weight with a 7-foot wingspan. Now let's start out with our physicals first. All right, bro. So far as speed, we're going to go 85 on the speed. Now we will only need 15 cap breakers to fully maximize this build, and we will be specializing in defense on this build or shooting. Either one of those two, you can do whatever you want. But 5 caps will go here. That'll get you to a 90 speed on a 6'7" build. 90 speed on a lockdown build, can't go wrong with that. Especially if you use the speedster takeover as well, you would get like a 97, 96 speed or whatever the case may be. Now agility, we're gonna max this out at an 85 as well. And another thing, if you get more than 15 caps, if you want to get an 86 agility just to fully max out all mobility, then you definitely can do that as well. Strength, we're going to go with an 85 as well, so we can get our immovable enforcer on gold, and we will be using that on our tier 2 plus 2. We'll be getting that to legend, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have 90 speed, 86 agility, and we're gonna have legend immovable enforcer. Now with this new patch update and the way these steals and all this is, bro, this is going to be the ultimate, the best lockdown build of all time. You know what I'm saying? We getting bumpy with everybody, bro. Everything is ours. All the steals, everything that is us. And this build that I'm showing y'all right now, one of my mans, we cooked this build up earlier today, and he is making his build. This will be my lockdown. You know what I'm saying? My lockdown on my team. So yeah, you're going to get cooked. You feel me? That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody should make this, and I might even show clips of bro on that build going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not sure yet though. But as far as vertical, we just gonna go with a 74 on the vertical, so we can get a high flyer denier on silver, and it's going to be a tier 2 badge. Use your +1 on that to get it to gold. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just that on that. As far as physicals, now just go to move on to the finishing. All right, bro. So far as finishing, for backdoors and stuff like that, all we need is a 75 Devin Booker dunk package. Even on fast breaks, Devin Booker dunk package with 75 rating, bronze poster, perfect. You know what I'm saying? Silver area wizard, perfect for a backdoor lob, whatever. That's all we need. And even with standard dunks, just in case it be like a word catch or you get offensive board or whatever the case may be, a 72 standard dunk has always been meta for lockdown builds, and we get the rise up on bronze. Can't go wrong with that. And that is literally it. There's nothing we're going to do here. Now, y'all do see this cap breaker screen. You do have the ability to get up to a 86 driving dunk with 5 caps, or you can use 5 caps and get a 91 standard dunk. That's after you use all 15 on the main things, right? But I'm gonna leave that up to y'all though. But that 91 standard dunk though, on these type of builds, that kind of sound a little glitchy, honestly. But y'all can do whatever y'all want when y'all see that screen though. But as far as finishing, this is what it is. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. Alright, bro, so far as shooting, midi, we're not going to touch it. We're just going to fully max our 3-pointer out at an 83 3-pointer. We get silver set shot specialist. Use your +2, you know what I'm saying, to get that to half. And get all your leads and stuff like that in the corners, wings, or wherever the case may be, wherever you're standing with your squad, so you can shoot best as possible. And shit, that's just that on that. Ain't really too much else to say. Now, truthfully, locks, they don't really get fouled. So if you don't want to put free throw on it, you don't. But if you just want to be somewhat of a viable option, you know what I'm saying, the ball get thrown to you in late game situations, 70 free throw, you can knock down a free throw with that, and that's just what I'm going to leave it at. Now for our shooting, this is it, bro. This is all we gonna have here, and we're not gonna be using any other +1s on no 60 shooter, dead eye, or limitless. We're not using none of that. All that is going to go to defense. You know what I'm saying? We getting all our badges, Hall of Fame, the legend, or more. You feel me? So yeah, that's it. Matter of fact, I might have lied about that. might have lied about that, but I'll come back to it and speak on it. But or I might not. You can really do whatever you want to do with your +1s, for real. But shooting, this is what it is. Now let's go to move on to the playmaking. Alright, bro, we gonna wrap this playmaking up real sweet and real something quick. We ain't touching shit. This is, you here to play a role. You only gonna play one role. You know what I'm saying? Lock niggas up. That's it. If you get a steal, you know what I'm saying, the point guard or whoever next to you is gonna be right there. 30 pass accuracy. That's it. You not about to be sitting here making no plays or none of that shit. You feel me? Not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is what it is. We sacrificing everything playmaking. But with the cap breaker screen, you can get this playmaking up with only 5. I believe it'll get up to like a 70 something, 71, 65, anywhere between there is good for a lockdown anyway. But why would we waste our 20th cap breaker on passing a full lockdown build? We ain't worry about that, right? And even with the ball handle, you can get up to I think a 78 with +5 on the ball handle, I think. And then you can get up to an 81 on the speed ball as well with +5. You know what I'm saying? Get the blur takeover, and you know what I'm saying? I don't really think it's needed, but you know, them just options. That's pretty much playmaking and shit here. Now let's go to move on to the defense. Alright, bro, so far as interior defense, we're going to go with 82. You know what I'm saying? If we have to switch with our back end, you know what I'm saying, we need to play solid defense on a roll or just protecting cuts or whatever the case may be. If we do end up switching, at 82 interior is definitely decent enough. Also, we will and do have the ability to use +5 here and get a 90 interior, 91 actually. But we only need 4 actually to get the 90. And if you want to use 5, you get 91, which I only think you need 4 on interior, for real. But y'all, let's see all that in a minute. And then as far as perimeter, we're going to go with a 94 rating on perimeter, +5 at 99. If you want to lock down with all legend lockdown badges, what the hell is you doing? Use your +1 on your pick dodger to get that 2 legend. As y'all can see, our agility cannot get up there, so use your +1 to get from Hall of Fame to legend. You feel me? And then as far as steal, we're gonna go with a 94 rating as well, and we're gonna be using +5 here as well. Now with the new steal buff, do you really need a 99 steal the way this game is moving at the moment? No, but we here for longevity. Whatever they end up doing, the lane steals is always going to be goated and always going to be good. Even if they end up patching plugs or blitzes or whatever the case may be, the lanes will always be there. So having a 99 rating on the lockdown build, can't go wrong with that, no matter what they end up doing with the sliders. So yeah, that's just that on that. And then as far as a block, we're going to go with a 84 rating on the block, silver paint patroller, and we're going to have silver hot fly denier +1 at to get it to gold. And you can also use your crew +1 to get paint patroller to gold as well if you would like to. But yeah, man, this is pretty much all of our defense. 99 steal, 99 perimeter, potentially 90 interior. But yeah, that's just that on that. Now let's go ahead and move on to the rebounding. Alright, bro, so far as rebounding, right? We are mainly going to be on the perimeter. So this is why I'm not going to put my old wood up. You know what I'm saying? Just in case we end up having to crash or something out of the corner or whatever the case may be to get a flying board, a 65 rating. I feel like that is definitely decent enough. You know what I'm saying? And D board though, if we do end up having to switch off or whatever the case may be, having to play the role for the time being, and get a nice little box out, we have a silver box out beast and silver rebound chaser with the 80 rating, and also with caps, 4 caps or 3, I think it's 3 caps, you can get an 85 D board, so you get your gold box out beast. And yeah, that's just that on that, bro. That's like if you get like 23 caps, that's all the way to like season 8. You know, like you could fuck around and do that, but I wouldn't waste no points on that until season 8, you know. But this last little point is going to go to free throw at 71. Now this is the best all around lockdown builder in the game. Only weakness is pass accuracy, but drill lock, bro, come on, fool. We not here to pass the ball. But yeah, man, this is pretty much it. Now let's go ahead and show y'all boys this cap breaker screen so y'all can really look at it and do whatever y'all want. But I already told y'all boys what we doing with the cap, so I'm not going to be talking over it. Alright, y'all boys, y'all seen that screen. Do whatever you want to do. But like I said, I already mentioned all the little 15 that you need. Speed, steal, perimeter. That's only 15 you need. And if you end up getting 20, I believe that 90 interior probably will be the best, or even 90 standard dunk. them two will probably be the best, or what I would tell my mans to do. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. But y'all can really do whatever y'all want to do for real at that point. And as far as the shades, we got OG and Jared Wallace and Dude right there. And as far as the build name, physical, disruptive, lockdown. Can't go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Decent look lockdown build name. It's solid. Overall, 10 out of 10 lockdown build, the best lockdown build in the game. And if you're looking for a lockdown for your squad or your teammate, send this to one of your mans. You know what I'm saying? Have them make this build right here. Trust me, you won't go wrong with it. 90 speed, legend and movement enforcer, all your steel and perimeter badges is going to be on legend. Can't go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah though, bro, that's the end of this video. Hopefully y'all boys fuck with the build. If y'all do fuck with the build or enjoy anything about this video, then go to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that sub button, boy. Get your boy to 4,000 subs. All that'd be very appreciated. Turn your post notifications on so y'all boys be notified whenever I post another video or whenever I randomly stream. And yeah, with that being said though, bro, I'm out of here, man. Catch y'all boys in the next video.